should be offloading things off your plate that does not give you energy or does not serve you in your purpose, right? You can feel when you are working in your purpose, right? It's almost like the universe conspires, like you're in the zone, you're in the flow, and then like it doesn't even feel like work. How many of you guys are in real estate and it doesn't feel like work? You're comping properties, you're talking to sellers, and you're loving your life. It's amazing, right? That's what you should be doing more of. So today, the 10th thing your VA can do better than you. One of the things that I am horrible at is getting back to people within a timely manner, right? Responding to emails, taking phone calls. When I have meetings back to back to back, someone just tries to call me to check in or just wants to chat a little bit, and I don't have the time, I feel bad. I want to get to you. I want to have that conversation, but I feel bad. I get, how many of you guys are like me and it takes a while for you to get back through all your emails? By the time your day ends, you have like 100, 200 emails. Like, oh my gosh, how am I going to get back to them? And then it just adds up over and over and over and over, right? So the things that I've had that changed my life and also make me look pretty good is that I have a virtual assistant that knows me, knows how I communicate, knows how to best get in touch with me, right? They take my calls for me. They take messages. They're like, hey, okay, I took this call. Here's the thing that happened. They want you to give them a call back if you can, but I was actually able to talk to them and I solved the problem for them. They were asking some questions that I know that you've answered before, so I just gave them the solution. Amazing. How much time does that buy back of me, for me not having to go through all my email inboxes? How much time does that buy back from having to go through all my messages, right? The important stuff, like if you guys like message me on Instagram, that's me, right? But for my emails, a lot of times I get the same thing in my inbox. Unless I have a folder that says urgent requests, right? So the urgent request things are me, but just about everything else are handled by my virtual assistant. Emails and inbound phone calls to my personal number, I no longer give out my personal number. I have a cloud phone number that my assistant answers. Helps me with so many things, and that buys back my time. So maybe you guys are getting started and you're like, you know what? I don't feel the need for that right now. But I promise you, the sooner you possibly can to get someone to help you, start taking these minuscule tasks off your plate and just freeing up a little bit of time. For me, it wasn't even about freeing up a little bit of time. It was like, I just don't like doing it. I don't like going through and sitting there and knowing that I'm going to be sitting on the computer, typing just about the same thing over and over and over for 30 to 45 minutes or an hour. Who knows how long, right? I just want to work on the emails and have the communications with the people that really need my attention, right? That really need my support. So that has been a tremendous help. It's absolutely changed my life. And a virtual assistant can absolutely do it, right? That's not a full-time thing, right? So the person that I have doing the emails and doing the inbound phone calls and helping me out on that, they do a lot of other things too. And we'll get to that in future videos. But that is definitely something that I highly recommend. You guys start writing down what is something you did today on a Friday that you did not like to do, right? Yes, you have to do things you don't like. I get it. Every now and then you got to do it, right? I get it. But start writing these things down. What is something you did today that didn't give you energy? What is a phone call you had to make? Or what is someone that really wasted your time this week? Who is somebody that wasted your time this week? And what lesson did you learn from that? Because the challenge is if we don't start addressing these and saying, hey, this was a waste of time, or I could have been better, or I'm not cool with that, right? If we continually say, yeah, I'm fine, whatever, it's totally cool, whatever, we're never going to grow, right? We run into the same problems over and over. I have friends in my life, even in this business, that are doing decent, but they can't get out of their own way. They run into the same problem over and over and over and over and over. They go through it, they don't address it, and the circle comes back around, it hits them in the face again. The circle comes back around, hits them in the face again, right? The goal of this whole entire channel, these videos that we do and the training, it's not about making money, right? Making money is pretty simple. You guys get to a point you're gonna be able to make money. There's no doubt about it. You watch these videos and you implement the things we talk about, you are going to make more money than you can imagine, right? But then it's about creating your life, man. Creating your life around how you want to live. And I promise you, getting some of these things off your plate that doesn't give you energy and just being aware that I'm not cool with that, or I don't want to tolerate that in my life, or that's making me super unhappy to do all the time. I have to do it, but it's making me unhappy that I have to do it. Let me give it to someone that I know they would love to do it. They would feel valued. They want to be a part of something. Great. That's what I would do.